time to do, because very rarely do you get two departments being honest with each other about how things are. And once you've done it once, you change the culture of the interface and you change the culture of the departments, and you can actually change the culture of the organisation, because it starts to think about interdependence, not independence. And obviously that challenges the idea of performance measurement and all sorts of things that are, and structure. It's all driven by departments rather than horizontal processes. Okay, so that's the idea of the interface conversation. Let me just finish off in terms of summary. Organisational existence demands we harness the complex connected world for our advantage. Starts with the people, and we need a culture to do it. We need this constructive culture that has the ability to have flexibility in terms of leadership style, so people can switch styles, so people stay engaged and motivated. And from the red apple hierarchy to the diverse circle of fruit. And in that environment, seamless supply chains will become more common, and integrated business planning processes are driving that. And people will start to work on a day-to-day basis with their known interdependencies. So, we all know that we're interdependent, but very rarely do organisations take into account that reality. So that's the change that I think will happen over the next, it's been happening. Sales and operations planning is an example, and that's been around for 20 years, but it often doesn't go down to the execution level, and that's where the culture of seamless supply chain will play out. And obviously, for people to take away, they can actually build these bridges from this step 1 to step 2 and 3 leadership styles. So one of them is to understand the philosophy and the change, but then to build the skill sets required. So emotional intelligence is something I do with individual people, and then we build bridges and help them make that transition, and lots of success comes out of that development of emotional intelligence, because the whole focus is with more emotional intelligence I can use more leadership styles, because I'm not reacting, I can be proactive. And then lastly, the interface conversations and